what are you doing in PFAG?
Currently, we're working on developing a strategy for PFAG's microfinance program. The big problem, the big challenge in Ghana for farmers is accessing credit and loans. And what PFAG are trying to do is improve the environment and increase the capacity of farmers to access credit and loans. We're carrying out research with the farmers all across the country, and I've done that with my colleague Charles, and using the research we're going to work towards producing the strategy paper which we can present to policymakers, other partner organisations and the farmers themselves, and hopefully improve their ability to access credit going forward. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. My name is Charles Nyaaba. I'm the Programs Officer of the Peasant Farmers Association of Ghana. And as a Programs Officer, I'm in charge of all the programs. And this includes taking a research and then advocacy work.
And can you describe what microfinance research PFAG has done recently?
Currently, PFAG have just completed a survey on the needs for microfinance to peasant farmers. We started this from the northern region of Ghana, Tamale. We proceeded to Upper East. In Upper East region, we visited 2 districts, Bolga district, and then we proceeded to Kasna Nankana district in the Vrongo, which is closer to the border. And from there, we came back to Brown Half region, Tiobodong. Majority of them are tomato farmers. 3 days research visit. From there, we then returned to the office. And the following day, we proceeded to Ashama and then Asachare in Greater Accra region. When we finished with that, the next day, we went to Afife in the Volta region. They are also rice farmers, and had a focal group discussing with them. So that's how we took the research.
And how many people were interviewed in the research?
In each district that we visited, we interviewed 20 people. And we did this because we realized that the policies government and financial institutions are using are top-down approach. But we want to actually know exactly what the farmers are looking for. And we have come to realize that what the farmers are looking for is completely different from what the approach that government and other financial institutions are using.
And what kind of questions did you ask the farmer? Just a couple of examples.
For instance, we asked the farmers what kind of crops they are producing, whether they have taken loans before, whether they've been able to pay those loans back, and if they were not able to pay back, why or what are the causes, what are the reasons why they could not pay back. And most of the answers they gave were interesting. Most of them were saying that they get loans very late. Others too are saying that the weather failure, and others are also saying that sometimes, the conditions financial institutions are giving them are too harsh.
And how will you use the results of the research?
Yeah, now we are compiling the data. When we finish, what we intend to do is to lobby with policymakers. If I'm talking of policymakers, I'm talking of governments. Areas that we think that government can come in to help the farmers, then we will try to lobby with them to do that. And then we will also talk to financial institutions, areas we think that they can also be to the help of farmers, then they will do that. And then to the farmers themselves, there are certain areas that we realize that the farmers themselves need to be educated. And when we give them those education, it will help them to actually improve their access to finance.